If you're watching this, the chances are you already know we've teamed up with FLIR Systems and Farnborough International Limited to broadcast live video of the Farnborough Airshow flying displays. This video features unique infrared footage captured ground to air to and air to ground. But what you might not know is just how this broadcast is put together. Behind the scenes is an engineering operation worthy of the advanced aerospace kit we're here to showcase. 3 cameras, 7 operators, 2 downlink receivers, 2 microwave relays, several hundred feet of cable, a plethora of screens and computers, 1 Humvee and 1 PC-12 aircraft go together to deliver the live broadcast. The centre of operations is here in the Flightglobal Media Chalet, and up there is the first of 2 FLIR Star Sapphire 380 HD camera systems mounted on a pneumatic mast which can extend over 8 metres up to give a great view of the flight line. Control of the camera ball is handled from an operator station inside.
We can have up to 4 separate cameras in each payload, easily accessible through one switch to select which camera you'd like, and then on this controller itself is individual controls for each camera that you're selected or operating in, gain and level features, things like that, enhanced image modes as well. We've got a thumb transducer, which is a pressure controlled movement device. So the harder you push, the faster you can turn, and it's in all 3 axes. Very stable, very easy to operate. It's a comfortable control system for an operator to use for several hours at a time if needed.
The second Star Sapphire sensor is mounted on a gimbal here underneath the rear fuselage of FLIR's PC-12. The aircraft takes off about 30 minutes before the flying display, taking up a position between 1 and 3 miles from the display arena. Up here in the air, it's over to FLIR pilot Greg and camera operator Jim to capture the unique air-to-air images. We're currently orbiting to the south of Farnborough Airport at around 3,400 feet, tracking Qatar's new 787 Dreamliner in infrared. But capturing quality video air-to-air on the aircraft's cameras is not without its challenges.
Since the aircraft itself is moving and we're trying to track aircraft that is moving, we could be doing a left bank or a right bank, and the aircraft could be going in an opposite direction, could be going in the same direction. We might get a wing in the way, belly of the aircraft might get in the way. Obviously tracking something like the 787 is a lot easier because it's bigger, it moves slower. When we get into a fighter jet situation, where they're actually moving a lot quicker and they're doing a lot more radical maneuvers, it's a lot more challenging because they move so fast and they go straight up in the air. It's a lot hard. Then we start getting things like the aircraft in the way, and it's a little bit harder to keep the gimbal or the camera centered on the aircraft because of the speeds that they're moving at.
Centered or not, the camera footage is seamlessly fed down to this downlink receiver back here on the Flightglobal Media Chalet. It's then cabled through to the production unit inside. So that's how the images are captured, but getting them in front of viewers is another matter entirely. Firstly, the online stream. This gets generated by selecting the best of the 2 Star Sapphire feeds, so if Jim's lost his track, we can switch to Marshall's camera, and vice versa. It's then mixed together with the audio and video from the Flightglobal commentary team before being compressed and uploaded to the live streaming service, which we embed on the website. The footage for the LED screen network around the showgrounds is handled differently. They take a feed from the static mounted camera on the Flightglobal Media Chalet, which transmits it via microwave relay to the FLIR Humvee over here, which in turn cables the signal to this Farnborough's outside broadcast unit, which also has another downlink receiver for the air-to-air images. That goes into the production suite before appearing on the big screens for show visitors to enjoy. Confused? You should be. But rest assured, it's in the hands of professionals. Are you sure you were recording that one?